Hello world, this is Mimi again from BioPacific Skincare. I would like to welcome you today to meet my beautiful client Kay. And the reason why I invited Kay to come and say hello to you, because she walked into my clinic with the most beautiful compliment any therapist can receive to say, Mimi, I would love to learn what you do. I would love to know what you do. I'm just so impressed with my skin in a matter of short time what we achieve with using the product and doing the treatments. So here I am. I would like you to meet her and let her to tell you her story.
Thank you, Mimi, and I do appreciate the opportunity. What Mimi says is true. I first met Mimi some 20 years ago. I was in my 30s. I had been introduced to Mimi through a mutual friend who was using Mimi skin product at that time, and I did get involved for a period. Unfortunately, I wasn't very diligent with my skin care routine, and I was a sun lover, and it all fell by the wayside. And here we are today, some 20 years later, in my 50s, where I've come running back to Mimi. More lines than I care to remember at that time, but it is remarkable what we've achieved in a short period of time. What, 2, maybe 3 years I've been back with you, and it's quite remarkable. I get compliments all the time. I do tell Mimi of most of them, but I have one to share with you today. I was at a conference only weeks ago, and I ran into an ex-HR manager of mine. We had worked together 5 or 6 years. Haven't seen her for 5 or 6 years since, however. I ran into her at a conference, and she came up to me and said she truly wouldn't have recognised me other than she had heard my voice and she heard me speaking. And we laughed and joked and made mention, maybe it was the makeup and the red lipstick and the glamour gear that we had on that night. But she did come up to me the next day and say she was truly surprised at how good my skin was looking, how good I was looking, and I put it all down to you.
Yeah, but this is what we need, because that means so much to us, because when we look in the mirror we want it to look good and we wanted everybody to see us looking so good. So our message is to you: have a beautiful skin naturally by BioPacific. See ya.
Bye.